My sister destroyed my relationship because she couldn't have her so-called soulmate, so I made her watch him fall for me instead. My younger sister, Anna, has been using the same excuse since she turned 21. She claims she can't have her true love, so she's entitled to ruin everyone else's. And I don't mean it in that light, oh, she's still heartbroken over her ex kind of way. No, if you're happy, she'll find a way to tear you down, then blame it on her tragic love story. That one true love. A guy named Jake, whom she met at a college party 4 years ago. They hooked up once. He never called back. And somehow that became her origin story for being toxic. It began with her best friend since childhood, Jess. One weekend, Anna stayed over at Jess's house. By Monday, Jess's boyfriend was texting Anna good morning. When Jess walked in and found them in her own bed, Anna actually said, "You don't understand what it's like to lose your soulmate." Jess never spoke to her again. Then came our cousin's engagement celebration. Anna arrived in a dress that cost more than my rent, drank too much, and cornered the groom in the bathroom. Later, he told everyone. She kept saying I reminded her of someone special. Luckily, he pushed her away and told his fiancé right away. But Anna cried to our parents about how seeing happy couples triggered her trauma. Mom's solution? She gifted Anna a spa weekend. By the time I met David, I already knew the drill. Keep him away from family gatherings. Delete Anna from my social media. Tell him my sister needed space. For 2 years, it worked. We got engaged last spring. Small wedding planned. Nothing flashy. Just us and a few friends. But I slipped up. I mentioned the wedding at Mom's birthday dinner. Anna's eyes lit up like it was Christmas morning. "I'm so happy for you," she said, hugging me. "When do I get to meet him?" A week later, David showed me his phone, laughing. "Your sister found me on Instagram with some fake account. Look at these messages." We laughed at her desperation. He promised to block her. But 3 weeks before my wedding, I was stuck at home with the flu. David was supposed to be away at his brother's golf tournament. That's when a friend texted me, "I'm near Anna's building, and I just saw David's car parked in the visitor lot." My stomach sank. Fever or not, I drove over and used the spare key Anna had given me for emergencies. And there they were. On her couch. Her head in his lap. His hand in her hair. Both half-dressed. She looked up at me with fake tears forming. "I'm so sorry," she whispered. "He just reminds me so much of Jake." I stormed out. David didn't even follow me. That's when I decided Anna would finally learn what real loss felt like. See, Jake wasn't some mystery man who vanished. He and I had actually been following each other on Instagram for years. Mutual friends. Occasional likes. Never really talked. He lived 3 hours away, worked as a physical therapist, and often posted videos of his golden retriever. So, I slid into his DMs. "This is random, but my sister had a crush on you in college and just destroyed my wedding. Want to help me ruin her life?" He replied in 12 minutes. "Anna. The girl who once showed up at my mom's house. I'm in." Turns out, she had literally driven to his hometown once and introduced herself to his mother as though they were old friends. She told her this twisted story about how Jake was the love of her life, but they'd been separated by circumstances. His poor mom believed her, invited her for tea, even took selfies with her. Jake sent me screenshots, videos, even a recording of his mom saying, "She seemed so sincere, dear. I didn't mean to cause trouble." That's when it hit me, Anna never knew how to love. Only how to possess. And what she couldn't possess, she destroyed. But this time, she underestimated 2 things. 1. I wasn't the sister who let things slide anymore. 2. Jake was ready to play along. We planned it carefully. He'd visit the weekend of my dad's birthday lunch. I hadn't spoken to Anna since catching her with David, but I knew she'd be there. She never missed a perfect family event. Friday, I picked Jake up at the bus station. In person, he was even more attractive. Warm, witty, grounded, the type of man Anna couldn't manipulate. We practiced our lines in the car. Coordinated gestures. Saturday, at 1 o'clock sharp, we pulled up to my parents' house. I walked in wearing a new dress, high heels, and a glowing smile. Jake held my hand as if we'd been together for years. Anna was laughing with my uncle when she saw us. Her laughter froze. "Everyone," I said naturally, "this is Jake." The name struck her like lightning. She went pale, then red, then faked a laugh. "Wow, what a coincidence." Jake smiled politely. "Hi, Anna. Good to see you again." Her mask shattered. During lunch, she tried to bring up fake college memories. Jake only looked at me, called me love, kissed my forehead, wrapped his arm around me. Every time he did, Anna's jaw clenched tighter. After the toast, she locked herself in the bathroom. I followed. When she opened the door, mascara streaked down her face. "What do you want now?" "Just checking on you," I said sweetly. "Must be hard, watching your soulmate love your sister." "You're doing this to hurt me," she yelled. "No, Anna. You ruined my engagement because you couldn't stand me being happy. This is justice." She hit the wall with her fist. "He was mine. I felt it first." "No. You saw him once, and he never wanted you. You built a fantasy in your head. But now you're going to watch him love me because unlike you, I didn't have to beg." She crumbled to the floor, sobbing. Mom knocked on the door. I left with my head held high. Jake kissed me on the forehead. "She's going to lose it even more." "Ready?" I smiled. Never been more ready. From there, everything unfolded exactly as planned. Anna spiraled, posting indirect captions online, crying to Mom, trying to play the victim. Jake and I kept showing up together, at brunches, at our cousin Claire's wedding, at our friend Alex's restaurant launch. We didn't even need to say much, just being happy together was enough to shatter her illusions. At Claire's wedding, Anna even tried to approach Jake during the first dance. He calmly told her, "No. I'm busy loving your sister." And for the first time in years, I felt like I had one. Over time, revenge turned into something else. Jake wasn't just a plan anymore. He was my partner. My comfort. My home. He became part of my everyday life, leaving his toothbrush at my place, making pancakes on weekends, holding my hand through anxiety attacks, loving me in ways David never did. One evening over dinner, Jake grinned and said, "Funny, we started this to trick your sister." But I never pretended. I laughed softly. "I'm not pretending anymore either." We raised our glasses. "To the best revenge," he teased. "No," I corrected. "To what comes after." And for the first time in a long time, I felt peace. Months passed. Anna tried playing the victim online, but the truth spread. Screenshots, old stories, Jake's direct words, people finally saw her for who she was. She faded into the background. Meanwhile, Jake and I only grew stronger. What began as revenge became love. Real love. The kind I had never known before. And ironically, that's what must have hurt Anna the most. Because while she was still chasing illusions, I had finally found the real thing.